When I step on the scene, it's like their eyes is all on me. If they ain't talking about money, then they probably don't know me. Looking like Medusa in the 90s, bitch.
Hi guys, so I'm back with another video for you guys, and for the next 5 weeks every Sunday I'm going to be doing my top favorite, whatever the category is for that video. So every Sunday I'll be doing my favorite top 5s or whatever, and I figure I just let you guys know what are my favorite products to use, because a lot of people do ask me about what foundations I like, primers and all that. So then I figure I'll just give it all my little secrets to you guys. So if you want to see my top 5 favorite highlighters, just keep watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, here we go. So my favorite highlighters aren't going to be in any particular order. It's just gonna be, you know, whatever I pick up first, because they are top 5. So obviously I love all of them. I shouldn't have just said that, because this one is actually my favorite. I kind of want to buy like 2 backups just because I know it is limited edition, but it's still out now, so I still have a chance to buy one. So the first highlighter palette I'm going to be talking about is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Girl collab glow kit. So there are those, and then here I still have my little, here is what the palette looks like. And then the colors, well, they already have the name on them. So there's Kitty Cat, Forever Young, Daydream, Forever Lit, Glow Getter, and 143. I have not tried this one at all, just because it's super white. I guess it would look really nice in maybe my tear ducts and under my brow, but I don't know. I'm a little scared of that one. Maybe if I mix it, it'll be really pretty, but yeah. And I will do, I didn't think this out when I was planning it, that I would have to do swatches, but yeah. So I'll do, what? I don't know. So yeah, and then the shades that I have on today, if you can see them, they look real cute. I have on Daydream mixed with Glow Getter, and I do use the Anastasia number, I want to say it's number 13, the highlighting brush, or number 18. I'm not sure, but it's the regular little highlighting brush, and I just go in this one to this one and back. I just try to mix them together. But yeah, my favorite color out of the palette would have to be Daydreaming, and it looks like this. I guess I should put it on. So it looks like that. So there's Daydreaming. I'll go ahead and swatch them. So let's see, this is Kitty Cat, and this is the top row in order. This is Kitty Cat, Forever Young, and Daydream, and then I'll do the last row, and there is Forever Lit, Glow Getter, and 143. So yeah, I do think it is very friendly. Well, I can't really say that because the Forever Lit is very light, but I do think if you are of a darker skin tone, you can work with them. You'll probably prefer the 2 darker shades, but I mean, I like all of them. I just have my 2 favorites that look good on me. So yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, so that was the Anastasia and Nicole Girl Glow Kit. And this retails for, I want to say $43 or $45, which is a good price because you get a pretty, you know, a pretty decent pan of all of them. I do have other Anastasia glow kits. This one happens to be my favorite. I haven't reached pan on any of them yet, but that is because I do like collect highlighters. So yeah, that was that one. And then the next one is my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlight. The packaging is different now because it is I got it when it was limited edition. Now it's permanent. So I think the packaging now is black with gold letters. I'm not sure. But here's what it looks like in the pan. If you guys can see that. And then I'll swatch it for you guys. Here's what it looks like on my finger. And then there is what it looks like on my hand. It is very, I don't know, it has a nice sheen to it. I really like it. I do get a lot of compliments when I wear this one. What I meant to say about the Anastasia one is that it does have little glitters in it. I don't mind. Some people don't like glitter in their highlight. It don't make me no difference as long as I'm glowing. So yeah, that's the only thing I would say about that one. This one has like a nice sheen to it. So there's that one again. I don't know if you guys can see it. And there's what it looks like. It does come in like a, I think there's a pink glow. I haven't tried that one, but it does look really pretty. And I do want like just the pink highlighter, so maybe I'll try that one. But this one was bronze glow. I'm not sure the retail price on this, but it can't be more than 48, almost 50. It can't be any more than that. So here is that one, and it's Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. And my next highlighter that I'm going to mention is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is So Hollywood. This one is the illuminator. It's not a glow. It's not in any of the glow kits. It's just by itself. So here is what that one looks like. It looks a little light, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. So there's that one. I'll swatch it for you guys. So there's that one. It does look pretty similar to, I'm going to swatch Bobbi Brown right next to it. It does look pretty similar to Bobbi Brown right here. But you can tell Bobbi Brown is a little bit more bronzy, a little bit darker. And then the So Hollywood is more of like a, I don't want to say champagne gold, but it's like a gold, a light gold. I don't know the categories for gold and all this other stuff, but yeah. So it's that one right there, and it's this swatch right here. It does have more of like a, I guess, a silvery undertone to it. I don't know. I can't really explain the depth of the highlighter. I just know that I like them. But yes, and it is more of a satin finish, just like the Bobbi Brown one. This one also does not have any glitter in it, which is nice for people that don't want glitter in their highlight. I believe, I'm not going to keep telling you guys the retail price because I would be lying and I don't really know. So I don't want to misinform you. I'll just tell you about the ones that I can remember. But yeah, so this is Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. The next highlight I have is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. This is in the number 2. It only comes in 2 colors. Well, as far as I know, this used to only come in 2 colors. So there was a number 1, and it had a lighter bronzer and a pink highlight. And then this one obviously is the number 2, and it has the goldy bronzer and a, it has a darker bronzer and a gold highlight. So there's that one. And I know the last 3 highlights I've shown you have been gold, but they all do have different undertones. So if I wanted something lighter, I would go with the Anastasia So Hollywood. If I wanted something more deep, I would do the Bobbi Brown. And then in the middle, I would say, which is a mixture of both of them, would be this one. So there it is right there. And you can see it's not as light but not as dark. It's honestly perfect. It's in between. I do think it is more of a true gold highlight. And it's that one closest to my watch. So yeah, the formula of this one is supposed to be a gel formula. So it does take a second. Once you get deep into it, you could pick it up better with your brush. It did take me a little while to like pick it up, but once you get like that top layer off, you're pretty you're good to go. I really do love this highlight. I use it a lot even though it doesn't look like it, but like I said, I have a lot of highlighters, so I don't really use the same highlight every day. The bronzer, I haven't used it just because it doesn't pick up the way I want it to, but again, it is a gel formula, so whatever, maybe I'll try it. These do come separately now, so you can just get the highlight if the bronzer doesn't match you, so you can just get a full pan of the highlight. So that one was the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo, the number 2. And if you want to get just the highlight, it's still going to be the number 2. It's just not going to have the bronzer in it. And then last but not least is going to be the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and this is from the K-pop collection, and Glow Up. I don't know why I want to say Glow Getter. And it is like a creamier moussey texture. So this, obviously these are gonna go on more skin like, and it's that one right there. It's actually pretty close to the Bobbi Brown, but yeah, so that's what that looks like. Sometimes if I don't want to use the brush and I just want more of a natural highlight, which isn't usual because I usually always want my highlight on 10, so yeah, but I would just take it and dab it right here down my nose and all those places. So yeah, this is the K-pop collection, Karrueche. If you don't know who she is, I fucking love her. It's the Karrueche K-pop collection with ColourPop and the color Glow Up. So yeah, I'm almost on pan with this one, but I think it's because it's so moussey and I always go in the middle, so that's probably like why it's like that. It's also a really pretty eyeshadow if you're a beginner, or if you just don't like to wear a lot of eyeshadow. Like, I prefer not to wear a lot of eyeshadow because eyeshadow just makes my makeup feel so much heavier. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you can just dab this on your lids. It's really pretty. Yeah, so those are my top 5 highlights, and then now that I'm thinking about it, I will include a liquid highlighter that I like to mix into my foundations, just for people that may have dry skin and they still want to look glowy but still wear a matte foundation. You can always mix a liquid highlighter into your foundation, or even if you just want to look dewy, whatever, you can mix it. Lately I've been mixing it into my foundation and I love it. It just goes on so natural and nice, and yeah. So this is the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer, and this is in the number 10. I don't believe, yeah, they don't have names to them, so it's the number 10, and I'll swatch it. So there it is right there. That's a better swatch. See, and it's just like a dewy goldy color, and it's this one right here. You may be hardly able to see it, but yeah, that one is really pretty. I like to mix it in my foundation, especially if my foundation is a little dark, because not all my foundations are the same color. So sometimes I do have to get a darker foundation that's closest to my skin, and I'll mix this in and it'll lighten it up, and it'll also give it that dewy glowy finish to it. So yeah, that's just, you know, one thing I wanted to mention. If you do like to mix your foundations, or, you know, I don't know, you want to look more flawless, whatever, you can mix them. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the brushes that I use for the highlights, because I figured that would be helpful too. And then we'll be all done with my top 5. Okay, and then for the brushes that I use with my highlighters, I'll show you each one. So I was way off about the Anastasia. This is the Anastasia brush, sorry, that I use. It is dual fiber, so it's dual fiber, 2 different colors. Usually when it's 2 different colors, it's a dual fiber brush. And this is the A23 brush. It does fit perfectly onto your cheekbones, down your nose, under your brow. So I'll add a little more highlight just so you guys can see. And I do, when I do the Nicole Glow Kit, I do try to like get some of the excess off because these are a little powdery and sometimes it could be too much. But yeah. And I'm mixing those two. And then yeah. So that's usually how I apply it. All my powder. Yes, my little baby Jaden. So for all my powder, did I say foundations? All my powder highlights I use, or highlighters, I use the A23 Anastasia brush just because it fits so well on the cheekbone and down the nose and wherever. And I don't know, you can make your highlight thick or slim. I just really like this brush. And then for the ColourPop, the one that I was saying was more of a moussey texture, I would use my MAC 159 brush. It's more of like a stippling brush. It's just very, not thin, but it's not thick enough to where my highlight would be, you know, super thick. So that's the width of it. That's what it looks like. And I literally just go back and forth in it. And then I'll take the, I don't know, I kind of angle it just like I would do the Anastasia brush. I just angle it and put it on because usually the darker hair on the brush catches more of the highlights. So I'll just do that and then blend it out with the tip of it. So that's what I use for more of a creamier moussey highlight. And then another brush that would be affordable, especially if you're just starting off. I know a lot of people like to use a fan brush. This is the Morphe M310 fan brush. I don't know. I used to really like using fan brushes, but for some reason it just wasn't. It was getting everywhere. I don't know if it's just me or if I'm supposed to. I don't know. When I first started wearing highlight, all I would use is the fan brush. Sometimes I do, just to get, I don't know, sometimes I sway it back, but I usually don't use this brush. The brush I always use is my Anastasia A23 brush, but whatever is your preference. And I get a lot more highlight on that brush than I do with the fan brush, but it's whatever. This one does do good on the lip too. But honestly, it just goes for preference of how you like to put on your highlight, how much you like to put on, all that good stuff. So yeah, I think that's it. I started with my favorite thing in the whole entire world, which is highlight. If you are new to doing highlight, I would just give you the focal points. You could, obviously you're gonna do your cheekbone. I do down the nose, but I don't go all the way down like that. I just do like that little curve in my nose, but I stop like right here. So I just do this part, and then with my finger I'll take the highlight and just do a little circle so I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I like that a lot. I do the top of my lip. It'll help your lips look fuller. Some people do their chin, but I feel like that makes me look greasy. Some people do the top of their brows. If you want to, you could do that, but sometimes it's just too much because I already do under my brow. I don't want to do on top. But whatever, you know, you prefer, your liking, it's whatever. You just want to do wherever natural light hits your face. And I put on a lot of highlights, so I don't give a shit. Like, I just I could put more on now. Like I just put that on. So yeah, those are my top 5 favorite highlighters, the brushes I use, and my tips of how to put them on, how to apply it, where to apply it to. My son is at the door right now, so I gotta go. But yeah, and every Sunday I'll have my top 5. These were highlighters. Next Sunday it'll be something else. And yeah, that's it, and thank you for watching. Bye.